Hello everyone, welcome back to the Canadian Edge. Today we're going to be looking at another folder. It is the Kershaw RJll Model 1980. It has a blade length of 3.1 inches, overall length of 7.1 inches, and closed it's 4 inches. The handle is a G10 and it's been textured and I really like the texture on it. The steel is 8CR 13 MOV, which if you remember is our budget steel, but it's still a good steel. And it has a weight of 3.4 ounces. You can see it is a liner lock. And it is also a flip assisted open knife. So you can either open it with the flip, which is the easiest, and then the flip acts as a finger guard, as you can see. Or you can use the double thumb stud, which gives it the ambidextrous opening as well. I don't find it as easy to use. Ergonomically, it's just not as easy. This is much easier and can be flipped and open left-handed as well. It is a mid-size knife. You could use it for fighting, I guess, if you really wanted to. It does have the tanto blade, and people that are familiar with the tanto know that it was designed for piercing armor. That's why it has the design it does. I've had this knife for quite a while. I used it as an EDC. And it's been a good knife. The pocket clip is stainless steel, and it can be mounted either tip down, which is how it comes, or you can change it, reverse it, and tip up, depending on how you like to carry your knife. So it does have the Kershaw label on it, and over here it has 1980 on the blade, and I'm not sure if you can see that. It is made in China, but it is a good grip. It also has or a good knife, sorry. Also has the lanyard hole, which is not a super big hole, but it is a good size hole. So it would work out if you want to put a lanyard in there. I really like how the knife fits your hand. You've got the finger groove there, you've got another finger groove there, and then your last two fingers. So it fits in, and then you've got a bit of a swell here for the back, and the groove there. The only thing I would have done maybe is add some jimping to the back, just to give you that extra grip, but it does have a rise there, and so it does allow your thumb a bit of purchase. These knives are fairly sharp when you get them. I haven't sharpened this knife, and like I say, I've had it for, I don't know, a number of years. And they retail for, I think, about $35 or so. And so I've used this, and you can see it cuts through there. I just don't want to smash into anything. Oh, it doesn't even take any effort to cut that. So let's see. Do a quick and it cuts that. And cuts through that rope. Fairly easy. I know it looks like I'm using a lot more force than I am. I'm just trying not to smack. I do have an iPad screen here, and so you can see it cuts through cardboard fairly well. If you wanted to pierce, of course you're probably not going to fight a guy with cardboard armor back in the Japanese days. But you get the idea. It does pierce, and it is good for piercing things. I really like the texture on the handle. It has the little grooves, but it's also got a lot of texture on the rest of the G10 scale, and it makes for a good grip on this. This knife would be easy to hang on to if you had wet hands. It wouldn't slip very much. Plus the finger grooves make it a little more better purchase as well. My rating on this knife, I gave the aesthetics a 9. I like the way it looks. I like the tanto style. Opening and closing, I gave it a 9 as well, just because it's not super easy to open with the thumb studs. If you had to open it with the thumb studs for whatever reason, it's just not as easy as the flip opening. So I'd like to see that a little more easy to open. Also, the thumb studs do come up quite a bit, and they do catch. They have a little, they're not quite a point, but they do catch on things. The handle, again, I give it a 10. It just super nice handle on it. In the pocket, I give it a 9. It, because of the texture and that, it does grip a little bit, but not bad. And it actually fits quite well in the pocket. It's doesn't get in the way. It's not big and bulky. So yeah, I give it a 9. Sharpness, I give it a 10 because, like I say, I didn't have to sharpen it yet, and I've used it for a number of years doing different little jobs around the house. And weight, I give it a 9. Just it's a good weight to it. Like I say, it's a mid-size folder, they call it. And actually, like, I have medium hands, I guess, and you can see it fits my hand quite well. So overall, I give it a 9. It's a good knife. If you're looking for a reliable EDC, this would be a good knife to carry. You could carry it every day and do lots of jobs around the home or work, wherever, depending on what you're doing. It's just a nice durable knife, and inexpensive as well. So that is the Kershaw RJll Model 1980 tanto style blade. So if you've liked this video, I would ask that you leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have anything you want to mention about it. Otherwise, until we see you in a couple days with a new knife, you stay safe and stay sharp.